How many people do you personally know who play the guitar? Now, how many people do you personally know who play the guitar really well, not just casually, who you aspire to play like? It's safe to bet that for many of you, the answer to at least one of those questions is 0. And that's not to pick on you for not having any friends or anything like that. I spend like 90% of my time in this one room all alone. So you're in good company here. But my point is, most guitarists aren't surrounded by other guitarists, and that's a problem. In fact, it's possibly one of the biggest contributing factors to why you might be disappointed with your progress as a guitarist this year. So let's fix that. The key to knocking your musical goals out of the park this year is laid out really clearly in this incredible book, Atomic Habits by James Clear. Now, the entire book is well worth the read, so I've linked it down below if you want to check it out for yourself. But here's a quote that really stuck with me. One of the most effective things you can do to build better habits is to join a culture where your desired behavior is the normal behavior. If you're surrounded by fit people, you're more likely to consider working out and exercising as a normal habit. If you're surrounded by guitarists, you're more likely to regularly practice and push yourself as a guitarist. James continues with this: surround yourself with people who have the habits you want to have yourself, and you'll rise together. He later categorizes these people as your tribe and explains that the normal behavior of the tribe often overpowers the desired behavior of the individual. So you might be having a bad day, bad week, bad year, and not feeling very inspired or motivated to practice. But if you're surrounded by people who you know are pushing themselves and showing up every day, practicing and improving as guitarists, you're gonna feel that external pressure to show up alongside them. This is accountability, and accountability is the key to hitting your goals this year. Now, often we don't like accountability. It takes effort, it takes intentionality, and some vulnerability to step outside of our comfort zone. And on top of all that, we like to think that we don't need anybody, that we are self-disciplined and don't need anybody's help to stay on track. But let's be honest, we're not. And we do. We need community, we need accountability. So let's be honest with ourselves this year and find our tribe so we can grow together. The beauty of finding your tribe is that this isn't your hand-holding kind of accountability where you ask somebody to hide your TV remote until you've gotten your practice in for the day. Finding and building relationships with like-minded guitarists creates this much more organic, community-based accountability where, because everybody's talking about guitar and living it and sharing what they're working on or what they're struggling with, you naturally feel motivated and inspired to step up your game without anybody having to tell you to. So where can you find this tribe of guitarists? There are a ton of online communities that are built around the guitar with other like-minded people who are creating this tribe accountability. So let me give you a few options that you can look into for yourself. Number one, forums. There is a massive classical guitar forum, for example, called classicalguitardelcamp.com, and I'll link all these references down below for you as well. But there's a really engaged community of classical guitarists there who are constantly sharing and discussing all things classical guitar and who are ready, sometimes maybe too ready, to share their knowledge with you. And of course, there are some obnoxious elitists in there. That's unavoidable, comes with the territory, but ignore them and engage with the large majority of civil, regular people there. Number two, Reddit. There are several subreddits dedicated to the guitar, and the classical guitar subreddit is a smaller, but in my experience, very welcoming and encouraging community of guitarists. There's always people in there sharing what they're working on or asking and answering questions. Number three, Discord. There are tons of guitar and music-centric Discord servers that you can join, including a server simply titled Guitar Discord that has over 2,000 members that I'll link down below. And a lot of your favorite guitarists on YouTube also have their own Discord servers that naturally revolve heavily around guitar. Number 4, guitar societies. You can actually look up local guitar societies in your area that will meet together in person and perform for each other, and sometimes even host guest performances and master classes. Now, in typical 2020 style, a lot of these societies are currently meeting over Zoom, but guitar societies will offer you a more intimate and personal community than a lot of the online alternatives, and they generally do a really good job of weeding out those more toxic individuals that sometimes plague online platforms because they can't hide behind the anonymity of their usernames. Number 5, the Arrangers Academy. This is my private community built to teach you everything you need to create your own fingerstyle or classical guitar arrangements. Now, the benefit of all the public free communities I've mentioned so far is that they're free. But one of the many benefits of joining a private paid community like the Arrangers Academy is that it attracts more serious, committed members, and it pretty much eliminates any possibility of toxicity or trolling. Now, I'm definitely biased, right? But the Arrangers Academy community is full of amazing guitarists who are all about encouraging one another and who have all seen tremendous growth since we launched almost a year ago. I'm actually opening the doors to new members tomorrow for a limited time, so if you want to see if the Arrangers Academy is a good fit for you, go to beyondtheguitar.com/enroll, linked below, to sign up for the waiting list, and you'll be the first to get all the details as soon as doors open. But to prove that I'm not just trying to sell you something and I just genuinely want you to crush your musical goals this year, here's a bonus community option that's definitely worth checking out, and you could actually argue is a competitor of mine. The Classical Guitar Corner Academy is a phenomenal, all-encompassing classical guitar instructional site plus community led by Simon Powis. Simon is an incredible guitarist and arguably even better teacher, and he's cultivated this really thriving and supportive community over there. So I know you would be in good hands there if you decided to give them a shot this year. I just want to leave you with this encouragement. This can be your year. You might feel defeated because year after year you're not getting to where you want to be as a guitarist, but you're here right now, which means you haven't given up and you still have that hunger. So let's grow together. I'm committing to be here alongside you all year, making content that's 100% dedicated to helping you make the music that you love. The only thing that I ask is that you take the recommendations that I made in this video seriously. Find your tribe. A lot of us are introverts, myself included, and the thought of jumping into a new community might make us cringe. But the beauty of your tribe is that it's your kind of people who love what you love. We're all about the guitar, but we can't go at it alone. We need community, we need accountability, so find your tribe. Let me know in a comment, what guitar community have you been a part of in the past, if any, or which one of my recommendations seems the most appealing to you. If you enjoyed the video, hit the like button to let me know and to help more people see it. Make sure you're subscribed with the notification bell on so you never miss future videos. And as always, here's to making the music you love and making it on your own terms. All right, we'll see you in the next one.